Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast. If you are new, then welcome to my podcast. This is the fourth episode of Inferiority Checks. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I really hope I don't disappoint you. Well, hello everyone. I hope all are doing good, amidst all the chaos that is happening around, and I hope all are staying healthy mentally and physically. That's kind of the first preference. But I'm pretty sure too many people are not staying safe because I went down the road today to buy some tomatoes and I saw so many people without their mask. It just terrified me more than it annoyed me. I wondered, what is it gonna cost for people to just buy a 5 rupees mask and, wear it on their mouth? They still don't understand the consequences, if they test positive and the risk that they're putting their body through. They still don't care after, facing a huge number of deaths for the past 2 years. But, hey, if they want to shorten their fate, then it's all up to them. Staying safe, it became like, a prayer that we preach every day in morning, at our schools. We literally don't know the meaning of it, or we really don't follow anything from it, but yeah, still we preach for the sake of it. But it's up to them. You should take care of yourself. We cannot peel the banana and feed it into your mouth. But for those of you who did not listen to my third episode of Inferiority Checks, please do check it out. I prefer the particular episode to get as much as reach possible. I have actually spoke about really many things that I was scared to open up about it, and so yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave out some good content. And for those of you who are taking initiatives, even if it's within your small circle, it's okay. You are doing a great job. Start by asking someone how their day was, or how they're doing at the moment. It might sound weird, it's actually sounding weird at this particular moment when I say it out loud, but it actually helps for small talks. Introverts, heads up, it will help a lot. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Parnika. I graduated my 12th grade. A quick update about my life is nothing's really going on. I'm fucked up as usual with my college hunt and everything. I hope I find something that fits into my parents' wish list, or else I will be murdered. I mean, I'm actually doing great physically and mentally. So today morning when I woke up, I just thought, as I'm doing a series of mental health episodes, I thought, why not let me make an episode of something that everyone relates but we still don't admit it. That is manipulated kindness. Honestly, my brother suggested me to pick up this topic, so I actually thought it had a good pace to pick up in it. So I thought, okay, let me just give it a try. But when I started to write, I felt like the words just automatically felt into my paper. It just I was able to relate so many things when I dug deep into this. What is manipulated kindness? I honestly don't blame you, because I'm pretty sure you don't know that, because I named this by myself. Kindness should always be delivered in one form, right? And it shouldn't be like a shapeshifter that we see in our supernatural series. Kindness cannot be anger or irritation or abusive or anything that's not kindness. Isn't kindness. We are always being taught that if someone scolds us, it's out of love. We are taught that if someone treats us abusively at the moment, that's because of the anger, and that comes out of love, which is wrong. We need to understand that kindness should be delivered to someone only in one form and not in any other forms. This creates chaos of of the concept, what is true and what isn't, and this will make more mess. What will happen when we receive kindness in any manipulated way? we will be screwed. As simple as that. We will be shown the wrong path, obviously. And this is the main reason why girls or boys, get into any kind of abusive relationships, because we have created a statement or a fact that, if someone is treating us badly, that's because of anger, and that's an indirect way of showering love, when it's just another form of violence. As I said, kindness cannot take place in any form. If you want to show kindness to someone, be kind. It's as simple as that. Quoting what Harry Styles said, treat people with kindness. Naming violence as hidden love or some kind of bullshit will make the person end up with something more terrible than an abusive relationship. Maybe they might be, one of the abusers themselves, and which is actually, really terrifying to hear, because when you experience kindness in any other forms, at start it might be okay, maybe, or a wonderful, maybe, there's someone, that all that, he hates me so he loves me, god. But as days goes, we will settle down for something that's actually not kindness at the first place, or the way that people can show love. We people can show love in so many ways, and anger is definitely not one of them. If you love her, give her the fucking flowers, and don't scold her for it. The consequences are dangerous. At certain point, we will start to depend upon someone else for a direct way of showering love, because we have experienced enough scoldings and smacking out of love. Our mind always plays game with us. So when there is a path where there is actually quite no rules, and you could get whatever you want, well, obviously, our mind will tend to travel in that way. The thing is, we cannot be our own anchor. We cannot be the one who will trust on us or love ourselves. Instead, we will just rely upon others for love and permission to love ourselves. Or whatever you do, you might end up depending on someone else. After a certain period of time, we will lose ourselves bit by bit in the search of, someone who knows kindness, that's not in the form of anger. This might sound, I'm just romanticizing something, but it is true. I mean, we all have felt it at some point, after experiencing a lot of scoldings or a lot of, abusiveness. We tend to, depend on someone who actually shows us a lot of love, and we might end getting a heartbreak. But if we never get to find them, or, someone who is showering us love, we will fix ourselves in a position that we really don't deserve love. And that feeling is terrible. That's wrong. I mean, except the rapist, I guess everyone deserves a true form of love. I think I'm right. When I see some movies, I see the men or women controlling their partner and, label it as kindness. I feel so shit. Cinema should be a platform where they convey every bullshit in a twisted way. I mean, cinema is a platform. I saw a movie called, He's Just Not That Into You. That movie was perfect. They would have clearly said, if someone says no, then it's no. We shouldn't twist that in any way. So all the hating to loving films, you suck. You are fixing an idea to people that kindness comes out of anger. And there are some insane people who will start to act the same way after they see a movie, and I'm one of them. If I see I was seeing the Kissing Booth movie, and he did treat her pretty shitty, but well, yeah, he did control her a lot, and I thought that was some kind of love. But then, when I actually sat and thought about it, and here the point you have to note is, I spent pretty much a lot of time thinking about movies and the fictional characters, what they will be going through their life. No, it's not helping me in any way. Well, yeah, it just helps me to get closure on some things. But when I just sat down and thought about it, I really didn't think, it's some kind of love. He's just controlling it, and she just likes to be controlled. I can see only that. Be angry if you are angry, but don't use kindness or love as an excuse for your anger. Showing kindness in a twisted way leads your people, the people you care about, in a different direction than you directed. A kid shouldn't be afraid to tell their parent that she or he did something wrong, but they shouldn't be afraid of their parents more than the mistake they made. They shouldn't be afraid of what will happen next when they reach out their parents. Parents need to be the go-to people for their kid. They have to be made comfortable, and they should make the kids comfortable. When a kid does a mistake, the first person that the kid wanna call is either of their parents. And they should make everyone comfortable. Not everyone, I mean the kids. Do you think this solves half the problems that kids are facing, half the parent issues that adults carry? My girlfriends are literally afraid to tell their parents when they are being bullied or harassed or in a terrible mental health. If the parents not knowing enough about mental health is on one hand, then on the other hand is extremely heavy from carrying the whole manipulated kindness consequences that the parents throw at their kids. Make them feel comfortable with you. I mean, if you're not seeing the problem that I'm seeing right now, you will never see. If a girl is getting harassed or bullied, she needs to be comfortable enough to tell her parent that she is being harassed or bullied, and she should not be scared, because you have set a fact or a statement that you will scold at some point, and you won't even regret that it's not her fault, and you will just control it. This goes to way more different topics, and I'm pretty sure this is an exciting one. But all I'm trying to say is make them feel comfortable so that they could talk anything with you. Make yourself available for what they have to say, and then show them the kindness what really is, and how you can actually handle the problem without throwing your kid off the cliff. Most of the parents that I know, especially, shout out to everyone who are doing a great fucking job at creating an image of what a marriage looks like. You are not a perfect ideal for it, pal. I mean, parents are so not ready to show that they have love for each other in front of their kids. Why is all I'm asking. Issues with your actions. They fight like unleashing the holy hell in front of their kid, and be kind to each other in private, which I doubt. I mean, I have this huge doubt. Do they actually talk like they are in love when they're alone? I don't know, I have no idea. But the thing here is, they are creating an image and hopeless future for the kids inside their heads. I mean, when a kid sees their parents fighting like shit, all she could imagine is, maybe this is what love looks like, and they start to assume that this is what a healthy relationship looks like. This is where everything goes wrong. I'm really sorry to say, but this is where your parenting goes wrong, and you don't even know it. I mean, show love and kindness to your partner in front of your kid. There is nothing wrong in it. Let she or he be the first one to say that my parents are deeply in love to their friends for real this time, and not fake up stories like all the students do. I know, I feel you, I get you. Let them remind how they need to treat their anger and not label them as kindness. I'm not saying that these changes should be made immediately. Parents and people who were following the path of manipulated kindness has to change immediately. And in fact, to be honest, I am also one of the people who actually followed manipulated kindness. But once when I started to know that after getting angry, excusing my anger in the name of kindness was not going to help me in any way, and I'm just hiding so many emotions behind a wheel called kindness. So I just didn't wanted to do it, so I stopped doing it. And we can try, we all can try, we all are in this. You don't have to stand in the position to explain every time you burst out of anger. Sometimes it's just anger, it just comes out. Maybe it is wrong, maybe it is right, but please don't name it as kindness. All the emotions that we carry are unique, and that's what makes us reliable to each other. When my brother suggested this topic, I was very nervous honestly to write about this because I had no idea how to be straight and be subtle at the same time. But then I thought, why should I be? Because the more I try to be subtle, the more bland it was, and I did not like it. I truly apologize if you got hurt while listening to this episode, but be honest, as I was very honest as I can be. I followed manipulated kindness like you did, like we all are doing, and I stopped. Maybe I think I stopped, but if I'm not, I'm trying to stop. Give place for all your emotions. Even if you cry, it is not out of kindness. If you be angry, it is not out of kindness. If you get irritated, it is not out of kindness. Kindness is just in one form, so just make people see it instead of hiding it behind any one of your emotions. So thank you so much for listening till the end. I will be back soon with a episode for every 12 days. Have a good day. Bye bye.